Well, hi, my name's Greg Wilson. My company is called Blue Dragon Marketing, and what we're going to talk about today is 3D virtual tours for real estate listings. This gives home sellers the most technologically advanced and visually superior representation of their property online, period. It gives home buyers the most accurate representation of the house and allows them to get a real sense of the space without ever setting foot there. And now, as a smart agent, you get a 24-hour open house. This is big. So you get this 24-hour open house with zero scheduling hassles and a real-to-life 3D virtual tour that can be viewed from anywhere on any device. Think about that for a minute. How much time is that going to save you? So let's compare what it is and what it isn't. This is a three-dimensional experience. It is not just a series of flat two-dimensional images. It's interactive exploration as opposed to a boring slideshow. It is a dynamic experience. It's not just a linear experience. People can go in and manipulate this and change the camera angle and go to different areas of the house and still understand what they're looking at. So it allows you to easily wrap your head around the layout of the home. This is, again, another big part of this, as opposed to a challenging set of images in no particular order. You know, it's challenging to understand just random images, and your brain has a hard time putting those together. And of course, it's massively engaging, you know, where a slideshow is actually pretty boring. So accessibility, you know, this is accessible 3D reality, virtual reality. So this is the 3D virtual tour. I'm going to go ahead and play this just for a second so you get a chance to take a look at this and experience it. And it automatically plays. Down there at the bottom is your highlight reel. You can jump ahead to any one of those locations in the property. You can also close this highlight reel or hide it and let this go through. So very little barrier of entry here. You know, the learning curve is small when I have it set to automatically play. And you can see going through the kitchen and the great room here, there are these targets on the walls and kind of floating in space there. You can actually pause this this virtual tour. When you do that, it pops up with this menu here. It kind of shows you how to operate the 3D virtual tour. And if you mouse over these different targets up here, we call those matter tags, it gives you a little bit more information about the property. You know, there's certain things that are not obvious just visually in the house. So whether it's heated floors or powered skylights, or maybe there's something very special about the cabinetry or the wood floors. If it's not obvious, you'd want to do a matter tag on there to make it obvious. And we'll go ahead and let that play for another second so you can see how the camera pans and goes through. It actually pans and tilts depending on how we set it as we're going through the property and what we want to take a look at directly with the camera. So there you go. So this is what it looks like. You can also go to the, you can pause it, you can click on this button down here. It says Dollhouse View, and it shows you the actual complete house in the 3D model, so you can get a sense of space. You can get a sense of, you know, where the bedrooms are, where the bathrooms are, the kitchen in relation to the whole layout of the property. There's no better way to get your head around the layout of a house than something like this. Thanks again for your time. Have a great day.